You're back, I see. Hope the... This is gonna sound a little stupid, but I got a thing about mechanicals. Don't like the way they move or the sounds they make. I was drinking with Dash in the cantina when a funny-looking one trotted up beside us. Seemed like it was some kind of... Don't know what happened next, but I think it involved another mechanical. I passed right out then, and when I woke back up, I was here.
Oh.
Beep, beep, beep. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. An aberration in the expected timeline for this organic being has occurred. Behold, the body of Maria Keene, formerly the constable of the Eridanos Apis. No signs of life detected. Excellent observation, Inspector. Multiple wounds located in the frontal bone and between the clavicles suggest she was facing away from her attacker. Furthermore, the location and circumference of exit wounds. These casings are too minuscule for conventional small caliber firearms. Each casing resembles a lancing needle used for medical and surgical purposes. High concentration of potassium chloride detected. Trace amounts of neurotoxin detected. These substances show the highest concentration near the entry, and cardiac arrest, rather than physical trauma, is the most likely. Your memo has been noted. This unit has banter protocol activated. We'll find this...
Shh.
Greetings. Non-bureaucratic processes are currently, so please speak clearly. Understood. This information processed. Personal. Error. This unit is incapable. This unit has been programmed to recommend a wine. Purple berry wine has...
Step lively, friend.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This copy of TK contains 142. The missing pages were likely removed to create...
You figured that out just by looking at it? Huh. We ought to talk shop one of these days.
Inspector, please consider speaking into the device in order to trace the transmission and reveal... Poor woolly cow impression transmitted. Transmission analysis complete. While the precise location of the receiver could not be pinpointed, it has been narrowed down to a smaller, approximate range. Analysis inconclusive. However, there is a minor accumulation of dust particles. 98.3% of the dust particles are less than 500. That is high.
What's that you found? No, wait, don't tell me. Let's save it for the big reveal once you've solved the case.
Hi there! Sorry, this area is off limit. Sorry about that. Feel free to have a look around, ma'am.
Hey, you think they keep any spare parts down here? Just wondering.
Is Fight Night still on then?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
You bet on a sprat named Dr. Billy? Let's see it.
The biology of this sprat is... This sprat has been in contact with multiple parasites, yet shows no symptoms of infection. An excellent point. The unique immunological subsystem found in sprats is advantageous in fending off parasites, pathogens.
Sprats are hardy little shits. Their immune system fights off pretty much every...
A cursory analysis of this organism's anatomy suggests it was bred deliberately for its unusual... Based on slug records of board-issued punitive sanctions against sublight salvage and shipping, this rat...
Why is this heading away? Gambling ain't illegal, right? If it is, that's a stupid law. Hey there, little buddy. Isn't she just the cutest?
I didn't even know they made Raptidon erotica. Wait, maybe this anime warning is... Ooh, fragile. Look at me.
You're the inspector, aren't you? Gosh, this is so neat. A real-life inspector. What's that? Just like... Right, so the missing... That's the weird part. There's no pattern far as I ask you, who would steal a handful of SAPCER'S choice sabers, so dull they can barely cut mud, but leave the spectrum black? Ugh, who'd be desperate enough to... Even to an inspector? Then there's the most recent theft, 5 boxes of pens and a couple of sodas. I can't decide. I wish they hadn't stolen the blue pens. Everyone here at Freight Storage and Processing, for a start. Thing is, the cargo is going missing. Best I can figure, it's probably getting lost. As for who has access there, Benton Chan, he's the shipping yard manager. He told me it's mainly just the loading automechs that handle cargo. Could be. Those things'll break if you so much as look at them funny. That's Benton's area, but don't bother asking him for help. Last time I asked him to check the automechs, the whole head told me he couldn't help because he was dead. Brain dead, maybe. But no. My point is, hopefully you're mechanically inclined. Oh, before I forget, I figured you might want to access my terminal, so I had a spare keycard made. It's all yours. Oh no, I forgot to delete all of those incriminating messages I sent about which cargo to steal. Nah, I do have a list of cargo that's gone missing though.
taking a break? Don't let the boss catch you.
You one of the new workers? Sure do. Why are you interested in it? You authorized? Oh yeah, I love that guy. You're square. Don't know if anyone will care about whatever's... Figure...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Transmission endpoint discovered. The receiver in this book matches the transmitter to the list. Due to the high level of foot traffic, based on the accumulated mix of sludge and detritus. Timeline discrepancy. Inspector, this loading automechanical's programming does not... The standard defensive protocol has been modified to include... For Type K-19 cargo transport automechanicals, defensive protocol is triggered by attempted interference with cargo or its transportation. Once triggered, defensive protocol targets the perpetrator and applies lethal force until the target has been deceased for a minimum of 3 minutes. There is a directive in place to initiate defensive protocol should an unsanctioned data log installed in this automechanical be removed. Slug automechanical maintenance records indicate this particular unit is frequently reported as out of position.
Loading automechanical unit K-14 is... How can this... Certainly. Access panel. Ejecting. Data log 17C. Alert. Failsafe protocol triggered. Kill mode. Understood. This unit is programmed to facilitate. instructions to move cargo shipment 6. It also contains instructions to move randomized cargo shipments outside the boundaries. Apologies. This unit. Kill mode read.
Watch out!
Loading. How can... Alert. It all... Kill mode.
Here I go!
Look. Alert. It... Aiming system failure.
Inspector, to... Ooh, I love this. What makes you... Damn, you're hacking the Automex. So that was... But why? Everything that was stolen has seemed... A cover-up. I see. The random theft was a smokescreen to hide what the culprit really wanted. I must say, Inspector, you've done excellent work on... Then that just leaves how the culprit knew where their true target would be. Or indeed, that's... Am I right to think what you found in my office earlier was the other half? She, Inspector. She could hear everything. The bug belongs to me, Inspector. I lent it to Halcyon Helen to assist her with role research. Unbelievable. I helped her, gave her whatever she needed. I thought we were doing each... This is a betrayal, Inspector. I do not take Helen should consider herself very lucky indeed that she is already among the dead. Yes. There is, however, a slight chronological incongruency to it. I now have a motive to kill Halcyon Helen. If I'd known Helen was stealing from me, I may very well have killed her, or had her killed. Oh, that is good, Inspector. Now you are thinking in the manner you must if you intend to get... I wish you luck with your investigation. though I doubt you'll need it. You'll find Helen's murderer. I'm confident. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must find a way to excise my anger that minimally damages my business empire.
The brochure never mentioned.
What floor would... Next stop, the...
Inspector, I've just received word that Constable Keene... Halcyon Helen, Leora Blossom, you must stop them. I don't have Maria to... The Needler was among Helen's belongings. Whoever stole it must have been able to... Maria was my sole representative in Cedric's territory. The entire hotel staff is on his payroll. Any one of them could have killed her on his behalf. Maria devoted her entire life to our vision. I promised myself I'd reward her after we launched She was also our voice of reason. She was sensible, and I appreciate... Make that... I'm pleased to hear that. Bertie Holcomb is a value... When Helen was murdered, Bertie was nowhere to be found. The timing of his disappearance... Try not to feel too bad for him. Bertie is a brilliant athlete. I don't understand what it was that Helen saw in Bertie. Whatever it was, she seemed to trust him implicitly. I'm not a heartless man, Inspector. I know that losing him... Be plain with me, Inspector. Do you believe Black Hole... I'm relieved to hear that. I happen to be something of a fan of the hack attack. I'd hate to see him process... I'd like you to continue your investigation. I appreciate that. I'd rather keep Bertie within the public eye than let him languish in a bar. I'll make my report of your investigation into Bertie. Do you have anything? Closely, Of course he's got an alibi. He runs Sublight Underground. He probably starts his day by preparing half a dozen alibis. With that in mind, do you think... No motive. That's disappointing, because it's exactly the conclusion he'd want us. Unfortunately, even I don't have the authority to detain Cedric. His line of work is dangerous, though. There's always a chance. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I've already lost Dr. Are you confident you've finished your investigation?
You're back. No complications? Grand. The recipient is Joseph Dempsey. He runs the Eridanos Dry Goods and Sun.
Welcome back. A shipment, you say? The only shipment I'm expecting is a... And I certainly don't expect it to be... Is that supposed to be some kind of code phrase? It has no nuance, no subtlety. I learn about secret codes in my off time. I reckon you would have turned me in by now if you intended to. Follow me to the... All right. So, as you can see, this action... Welcome to my black market. Whatever you're here for. Sorry for the frosty reception. Had to make sure you weren't with the constable. But seeing how you're a freelancer... Good. A worthy freelancer is hard to find. Since you're in the know, you can access my black market stocks. Though, you'll have to come by later. I'm waiting on my next. Here's your pay. Good doing business with you, especially seeing how you didn't take this to the constable. See? No. But I might tell you what's in it, so long as it's nothing. Let's have a little look. Contraband weapon parts, a few chemicals for the craft. Oh, and a canister of trimethyl sulfoxide. Where dimethyl sulfoxide is good at keeping folks in stasis, trimethyl sulfoxide is nice for helping refrigerators run. You...
Excellent. Let's divvy up the payment 3 ways and we can consider... Thank the law. Should be just enough to get Cass out of her damn cell. I guess breaking even is... You might not be Hawthorne, but you can sure resolve a problem like...
Hope you've been enjoying your stay.
Here they come!
Oh, hell yes. Show me the biggest, fattest wildlife you've got, Eridanos. I'll bring it home on a plaque.
You want to stay safe? Head back into the hotel.
Excuse me, Gunther. I need to ask you something.
Who in the hell is Gunter? I told you to call me Hunter. Come on.
Oh, right. Hunter, have you seen a little mechanical wandering through here? Might have been wearing my hat.
I can't say I have. I can sell you a new hat if you want. Or some fine, legally obtained hunting supplies. You could go get that mechanical thief yourself.
She's not a thief. She's lost. I just want her back. Oh, hey there, stranger. Don't mean to 3 legs, conical body, wearing a work... Well, normally I'd be inclined to disagree with you. Betty's a big girl and can... Seems I'm running my mouth too much. My mechanical Betty up at... I've been trying to track her, but the beasts make it hard. Personally, I prefer my organ... The shopkeep says I should buy one of his rifles and go looking myself.
We can help her out, right? Won't take...
I know it's a pain, but I think I need some outside help. Job or no job, I'm not... Betty's just your standard tripod mechanical, though she probably is still wearing... Her main purpose is cacao milking, but the only cacaos in the reserve are closed. Without a directive, she shouldn't have had reason...
Like those boat buckets need a reason to do anything. It's probably searching the world for more things to...
Wouldn't make any sense. Ain't no cacaos out there. Hey, thanks so much. It would have been mighty lonely without her. Being unemployed, I mean. Be lonely being unemployed. If you find Betty, try sneaking up and hacking her. If you can't do that, finding a way to stop her current routines should send her back.
Welcome to Hunter Legal's Legal Hunter Supplies. I am Hunter Legal. How might I help you today? I'm sure I don't know what you mean. It is a perfectly normal name for a shop dispensing hunter supplies. Don't get smart with me. I'm just a shopkeep. Where better to sell hunter supplies than in the depths of the wilds, surrounded by creatures that are just waiting to devour you. I've got an excuse, but the Prophet and her don't. And they're even farther out. Prophet said I should gift her some rifles to... improve my aura or something. I told her what she could do with her aura. Haven't spoken to her since. But you look like... unusual. This whole land complex is a failed wildlife exhibition but I reckon you're asking about people unusual. I'd go have a chat with the prophet of profitability. Maybe. But she is mighty far in the depths of the reserve. Perhaps you should purchase one of my fine armaments for the journey. Hunters.
They'll never see us.